Hi everyone, I'm Judy Smith. I'm here today with another great book, and this is a special book because it's specific to the season of autumn or fall, and it is a beauty. It is called Leaf Man, and it's by Lois Ehert, and as you can see from the cover, it is just beautiful. And in the story, Leaf Man gets caught up by the wind and he has lots of adventures. The inside of this book is just as beautiful as the cover is. So please put Leaf Man on your reading list for all of your kids for this fall. Now, it's fall, right? So one of the things we might do in the fall is to go apple picking. So we're going to make something with apples today, and we're making apple pancakes with apple syrup. And let me tell you, you may never eat regular pancakes again. This is so good. And children can really help you do almost all of this. So let's get started. We're going to start off with getting our dry ingredients together. Take just a small bowl. We're going to use 3/4 cup of flour. We have just 2 teaspoons of sugar. So this is not an overly sweet pancake. Then we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 4 teaspoons of baking soda, and a 4 teaspoon of cinnamon. So that cinnamon gives it that little extra fall flavor that you want to have with apples. So mix that all together. Pretty simple. Now remember, children can help do a lot of the measuring and the mixing. And this is a good time when you're looking at measuring to actually work on fractions a little bit. So perfect. Next come the apples. And I took a Honeycrisp apple, kind of a medium-sized one, and I finely chopped it because you don't want to pick the pieces too big. And a child can actually help you chop those apples if you have kind of a child-safe knife like this one. So you can find those online. Now you want to mix those apples in and be sure they're all completely coated with that flour mixture. You can even already smell the apples and the cinnamon a little bit. Now we're going to set that aside for just a second. Next, we're going to work on the wet ingredients. I have separated 1 egg. Of course, you know kids love to crack eggs. This time you're going to separate because you're going to start with 1 egg yolk, and then you're going to keep the white because we're going to need that in just a minute. So I have 1 egg yolk. I have 2/3 cup buttermilk. Also something that really makes this delicious. I have melted 2 teaspoons of butter. And last but not least, we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla to give it a little bit of flavor here. Now we're going to take a moment and whisk that all together. Once again, the kids can help you do that for sure. Next, very easily, we're going to combine our ingredients. So we're going to add our apples, covered in flour, into our wet ingredients. Okay, I'm going to stir that all up together. Just be sure it's well mixed. Now you're probably wondering where the egg white comes in. It comes in now. I took that egg white and I used a hand mixer, and I went ahead and I beat that so I got to pretty stiff peaks. Now this part, we're going to fold that egg white all fluffy into our pancake mix. Now when you fold, you're going to do that gently because you want to keep the air in there. So we don't want to just stir it. Once again, something that you can teach your children to do, and they'll enjoy it. Now, once you have that done, you're ready to light up the grill or your pan, and you're ready to make pancakes. And you can take a look at this batter. It is very light and very, very fluffy. What I do is I use a 1/4 cup, and you dip those onto your griddle. And then be sure to, when it starts to bubble, you flip those over. This recipe makes about 8 to 10 pancakes. I'm going to show you what they look like. They are delicious. Now the topping is special. I'm going to tell you how I made it. It's apple sauce to put on top of these wonderful pancakes. Very simple. You take 2/3 cup of apple juice or apple cider. You add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch and a 1/4 cup of sugar. Mix it up in a pan. Then you throw in a cinnamon stick. Bring it to a light boil so it thickens, and there you have it. Beautiful apple syrup for your pancakes. So please, please put this book on your reading list for fall. Your kids will love it. It's called Leaf Man, and make apple pancakes with apple syrup. You can get all the information about the book and the recipes on our blog page, ateacherandanoven.com. Just go there, put Leaf Man into the search agent, the book information and recipes will come up. Remember, read to the children in your life every day. You're giving them a gift that will last a lifetime. Goodbye, everyone, and stay safe.